It's so fun to be here with the Zachary Shipley. Been riding through life with this guy for several years now, really through almost every curve and turn of the worship ministry being built here, and then obviously through literally every week of this COVID crisis. So it's fun to get to ask you, Zach, a little bit about your story, your song, For Your Glory. And so yeah, dude, why don't you take us a little bit into sort of how you're here and why that song kind of came out.
Yeah, totally, man. So I've been a part of All Peoples for, 7-ish years. But about
age.
A good while. And but about 5 years ago, right as I was graduating college, God spoke and said, "Hey, this is going to be your people. This is your tribe. This is who you're going to do life with." And so, I mean, yeah, like you said, bro, it's just been leading worship in every facet of worship, whether that's,
kids ministry, maybe.
I think kids ministry is like the only thing that like haven't led worship in. And so, but whether that's
they're hurting without the dance moves.
Like whether that's starting new services or youth services or college services, just been like worship for me has been such an integral part of my life. It's what God's called me to be is to lead worship. And when you're leading worship and you're able to look out and see the congregation, there's this shift that happens. It kind of takes you into this like 30,000 foot perspective of like it's not just me and whoever leading the song and the rest of the congregation leading the song. This is people connecting with God, in a way that can only be done through songs.
Well, and you have had this awesome opportunity to not just lead worship here, but when our South Africa church, it was the time for them to start their services, you got to go over and start those services and start those worship experiences, and you got to be a part of that. And I think this song about every nation, there's bits of it that I think kind of are sewn in that are from your story. So tell them a little bit about the song and some of why the lyrics are written and some of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so the funny thing is that this song started before I even went to South Africa. I was watching someone's house. I walk into the house and felt the presence of the Lord. So I immediately walk in the door, and I'm like, I have to go back home and get my guitar because I have to write a song. I like the Lord's like you're gonna you're gonna write a song. Just hit record and walking around their kitchen, strumming my guitar, just singing whatever comes out. And this phrase just kept coming out as, "It's for your glory. We will shout your name alone." We can glorify so many other things, or we can try and give God a little bit of this, but some other part has a place where God should be. It's all for His glory. Everything we do is for Him. It's not to make a big name for ourselves or anything like that. It's all for Him. Fast forward, to last year when I was in South Africa, still trying to figure out how to write this song, and all I had was little bits and pieces of it, and sharing it with the worship team in South Africa, and just trying to figure out how to make this song work. And that the end of the chorus, until the whole world knows your name, that phrase hits a little differently now from my experience that I've had in South Africa.
I mean, I love this song. Sums up, you were talking about this the other day, it sums up the mission statement of our church. That we would
transform lives to bless San Diego, and then planting churches to transform nations. Like when we write songs, you want to write you don't want to our heart behind writing a song is not to make a cool make a cool song. Like, well, like you want it to be, you want it to be good. Like, you want it to be cool. Like, you want to like the song, but more importantly, you want it to like envelop and like take the heart of like the family that we are. Like, who has God called us to be? He's called us to be these people, like these kind of people who go and plant churches and see the lost come to know Jesus, see the poor, see the sick, see them heal. And I was like, okay, God, like, what is a song? Like what is a song that you want to write that encapsulates all of that? And that's just how it came to be.